Hi, this is Lisa with DIY Ready, and today I'm going to show you how to sew a button. As you can see here, I have my favorite shirt and a button fell off. What do? You grab needle, thread, the old button, and a pair of scissors. Sewing a button is actually very simple. All you really need is about 12 inches of thread. I've doubled my thread here so it's more sturdy, so that's about 24 inches of thread. You put it through the needle, you tie a basic knot at the end. I like to tie knots by just rolling the thread between my two fingers, and then a knot is actually formed at the base. You saw me form that knot in just a snap, and my first step is simply finding the hole where I want to sew my button. So I'm simply pulling my thread through the hole to start. Now I want to create an X over the hole. This creates an anchor so that the button will fall in place. So there's one of my X's. There's the other side. Zoomed in, way in, you can see there's a little tiny X now on my shirt. So now that you have your X, you're ready to add your button. So put your needle through one of the holes you created. Now add your button. So I am now putting my needle through one of the buttonholes, bringing that down. And now I want my button to have 2 bars of thread. So this is the bottom. Now I'm going to do the top. And I'm going to make sure that my needle goes back through one of the X holes and pull that through. And do the same thing on the other side. Up through the bottom hole of the button and in again through the top. Now I don't want to pull it tight just yet. I need to add a spacer. So what I have here is a pin that I'm just going to slip right between those 2 new stitches. This is going to allow the button to be a little bit loose, which helps you use it as an actual button when you put the other layer of fabric over it. So now that that is in there, I can pull my thread tight, and I'm just going to repeat sewing through the holes, up one and then down the other for about 6 times, just to get a good grip. It'll take just a few minutes. All right, so now that I've stitched through those holes, I want to set the button in place. Once the spacer's gone, I still want to have wiggle room. So I'm bringing my needle up through the button, through the back, but then to the side instead of through. So I have my needle here on the outside. Now I'm removing my spacer, pull that out, and then just wrap your thread around. Just wrap it around, what was that, 8 times? We're good. Now put your needle back through to the reverse side. Pull it out. Now all you have to do is tie a little knot in your fabric. Slip your needle under the stitching. Don't pull it tight just yet. Stitch your needle through that loop you just made. Pull it tight. Use your little scissors to cut. And a button. This was a very basic tutorial, but I know it might have been kind of hard to see, so you can go ahead online and view the instructions that we have for you there as well, with lots of photographs. This is Lisa with DIY Ready. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check out the rest of our site. And today I'm going to show you a simple way to attach a zipper to anything, just like this, to anything.